Educated Discussions is back. I'm Elmo, and we're in the house of
Felipe.
And of course, we're with Felipe because we're going to give you all the juiciest bits of information about the newest Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Number two. And what's interesting is that you definitely want to listen to this because I've never been wrong in my entire life.
Okay.
So anything that we say is confirmed to happen. So sorry that we're going to spoil the entire film.
Okay. Sure.
Exactly.
I wouldn't make that as concrete as you're making it sound, but we definitely have some fantastic theories here based on this trailer, and we're going to go over them with you. First impressions. What did you think about the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer?
I kind of wish I didn't see it.
What? Why?
Because it's giving away some pieces that would be so satisfying to not be tuned in on.
The thing is,
that's what trailers do.
Yeah, you gotta sell the movie. I mean,
of course.
We're big fans here.
I usually avoid trailers, but this seemed like a cataclysmic event. If I wouldn't have watched this, people would have spoiled this. So.
Well, you and me were in from the get-go. We didn't have to see any more. The first trailer was all we needed to confirm some familiar faces returning. They definitely confirmed a lot more this time, which I'm very happy with. But they still didn't reveal
the number one.
What is the number one?
The number one, and I'm gonna put this on the record right now. They have not revealed Matthew Murdock, the Daredevil, as Spider-Man's lawyer or some sort of cameo, and I need it to happen, and it's going to happen.
I really hope it does.
That lady in the car, I don't know why he's in that car. Maybe we need a still frame of that in this part of the video.
I might put that in
because I've mentioned that to other people. Like I have a coworker. I mentioned that she didn't. It didn't stick out to her at all. That lady in the car looked weird.
Okay. So,
to the lesser trained eye that is not the Educated Discussions roster, they don't catch what we can catch.
That's right. That's what we're here.
Not that there's anything wrong with not having our critical eye, but we are educated, and we're going to educate you, our audience.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do what we can. This specific trailer, I saw no mention of Matt Murdock. Nothing to take a hint at. Unfortunately, they were definitely
they're focusing on Dr. Octavius?
Yeah.
The Green Goblin?
They were definitely focusing on all the
Spider-Man characters and not Daredevil.
Right. So
before we go, is Matt Murdock in this movie?
Matt Murdock is in this movie.
Okay. You heard it here first. You probably heard it here second.
How long? That's a different story, but he is for damn sure in this movie.
That's honestly, like, I know who else they're teasing and everything. That's the number one aspect for me. And I know that's silly.
No, the main thing I think people are going to complain at, because I don't think a lot of people are expecting Matt Murdock to be in this movie.
I also don't think the majority of the audience even knows. They're going to be like, is that the guy that
you can't see?
The Batman guy played him?
No. The main thing I think people will be a little sad on this trailer specifically is that there's no visible sight of Toby Maguire and or Andrew Garfield. Which, why would they not be in this movie if you're literally pulling 2 to 3 villains from each franchise to throw in this movie all to face against Tom Holland? You got to do it. They have to be in this movie. And I have some theories as to where they would be. Let's start out with that, because that's the main thing.
You showed me one visual theory.
Yes, and we're going to skip to that visual right now. Excuse the clicking here. Let's see. First of all, look at this beautiful trio right here. Come on now. Oh, darn it. I went too far. But that was Electro on the left. Jamie Foxx's Electro, right? You got Thomas Hayden Church's Sandman in the center. And then you got... oh, crap. I forgot the guy's name. Whatever. You got Lizard from Andrew Garfield.
Dr. Connor?
Dr. Connors, yeah. But I forgot who played him. Sorry. But
Idris Elba.
That was not Idris Elba. So they're looking fantastic. Now, here is what I really want to focus on. Just a few seconds up ahead. Ready? Let me see if I can pause it in the right place here. Boom. Let me ask you one question, Elmo. Who the heck is Lizard attacking right now?
I mean,
Lizard is here. Let me go up a little bit further.
Clearly,
right there. He is going a different direction.
I mean, you ever see a lizard in like the local park?
We're not talking about that right now.
Move.
Let me tell you, right now in this specific image, I'm calling it right now. This is altered for the trailer. We've discussed this in the past. Trailers get altered, especially in Marvel movies, to hide certain reveals. They want to show hype moments, but they don't want to spoil everything. Mm-hmm. Right here, there is no way that there is Electro, Sandman, and freaking Lizard attacking Peter at once. Why? Because Lizard's going his own direction. He's like, oh, there's a freaking bug over there. Let me go eat it. That's the biggest tell, yeah. That's the biggest tell. So right here, this is digitally altered. I can almost guarantee you, freaking Andrew Garfield's here on the bottom, or maybe at top because Electro's up there. And Toby's somewhere else doing his own thing, dancing. I don't know. He's doing something. But they're both here, and right now they're being all digitally altered out.
I didn't notice this until you showed me this previously, and then
that's why we're here. Then educated discussions.
I agree with you.
All right, thank you.
It's also because that's a poor combat position for Tom here.
Yeah, he's just
right in the middle. Forward. You go right in his mouth.
Now I want to focus on another scene that I think is also playing tricks with us.
Okay.
And this is going to be spoilers for Amazing Spider-Man 2. Come on, guys. You've seen it already. We're all here for a reason. Let me find where that is here. That is going to be right here. Our lead actress here, Zendaya, also known as Mary Jane, or MJ, sorry.
Yeah.
MJ in this film. She is falling. Okay. Now, this scene specifically looks very similar to a scene of one Emma Stone's Gwen Stacy in Amazing Spider-Man 2 when she's falling in the clock tower. Okay. And the very, very powerful scene, that scene. I will say this. I'm not a fan of the Amazing Spider-Man movies too much, but holy crap was this scene powerful. And with her falling and Andrew Spidey trying real hard to catch her and then just failing at the end because he was just a tad too late. They're replicating this scene, and I think it's for a reason. Okay. And right here, what they're showing is, you got Tom Holland diving to save Zendaya. This is a trick. This ain't gonna happen in the movie. I'll tell you right now. Oh wait, no, hold on. It will happen, but Tom's gonna get hit or something. Mm-hmm. And what's gonna happen is freaking Andrew Garfield is gonna come out of nowhere and redeem himself.
Make amends for
he is going to catch Zendaya, and everyone's gonna clap, including myself, in the theater. Okay, that is what's happening there. I do not have many scenes where I would think Toby is going to be in that are being digitally altered, but I'm sure there will be. So far, it's just that scene of all of them being attacked, and then that scene specifically. But I'm telling you, Andrew saves this chick, not Tom.
Solid
guess. Okay, then. So let's focus on the other things that people are going to be mostly talking about, the screenshots you're going to see everywhere. Let's take a peek at Mr. Gobby himself, Green Goblin. Let's shift down to 211.
This is the one I pointed out before we started recording.
Yes, but I noticed it as well. All right, so let's get forward here. Right here. This is the money shot. Look at that. That's Green Goblin right there, man. And what do you think about this look? Because clearly they're using the exact same costume as before, but
a little spruced up,
a little more metallic-y, not as plasticky. Definitely some more shades of green because his color was really solid in the first movie. It was just one shade. There's some little hints of wear and tear on his costume, and he definitely looks a lot cooler, I think. But then these villains in this movie, man, they're getting some upgrades to their costumes throughout this film, and I'm gonna do the first reveal of that. But this one will have a little bit of a difference in opinion here. So we're going to move up just a little bit more right here. I think this is William Dafoe. You think this is James Franco's.
It's not James Franco. It's the other guy.
Oh, you think this is Dane DeHaan?
Yeah.
What?
They're not getting James Franco in this.
Yeah.
There's some stuff. There's some nonsense going on with
him.
He is. But
I don't think that's Dane DeHaan, dude.
Why can't it be? What's wrong with that? It's not in the budget. They clearly don't care.
No, it's not him. Because these things that he's throwing, these are Defoe's things. These are Defoe's bombs and things. I don't recall DeHaan's bombs too much, but I know they look different.
DeHaan bombs.
That's good. Yeah, dude. I think what further gives a little more gas to this theory is that throughout the trailer we're going to see a little bit of upgrades happening to these villains, and I think this is a newer suit that happens a little bit maybe towards the end of the movie. So stuff's happening here. I do not know why. I don't know if it's Peter screwing around with the timeline here. I'm really not sure. He's clearly at some points, and I'll try to insert it here.
Here's the problem.
All right.
Spider-Man, it's known for its group known as the Sinister Six.
Okay.
Without another Goblin, it's just 5. You don't think they would just get a 6th in there?
You can't have 2 of the same people, though.
It's the multiverse.
I guess so. I don't know.
I mean, in theory, is there another Spider-Man movie? You think there's another one after this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would imagine this is like the finale.
This is the last one. I heard this is the last one in the MCU. This might not be the last one in the Sony universe, but we'll see. Or maybe what they'll do is be like, oh, Spidey versus Venom or something, So this is not the last time we see Spidey.
Okay.
All right. So let's continue on. So that's one
Uncharted series really stepping up, taking its time.
That movie looks good. All right, continuing on. Let's go back to the other upgrades I was talking about. So let's go to 157. Right there. Doc Ock got some red on him now.
It's the blood of his
no
former death.
As you can see here, there's definitely some other material that's connecting and fusing with his arms here. So clearly some kind of upgrade is happening, and so that's further proof that they're being changed. Now let's go to one of my favorite shots in this trailer here. Let's pull it up. I think it's at 2. Look at this. Come on, man. That's Jamie Foxx right there as Electro. Yeah. And they got rid of the dumb blue, which I didn't mind at times, but they went a little more accurate. Look.
I do enjoy
Look how they made the mask out of his electricity. Because the mask looks stupid. Let's all be honest there. But
like the original.
The fact that it's pulsing from his body and it's giving the appearance of the mask, and he doesn't have this all the time. You can see later in the trailer, he doesn't always have this.
Right.
This is fantastic. And I'm so happy that they were able to emulate his original suit but make it make sense.
I would say it's
me.
It's shockingly fantastic. It's electric.
Yeah. I think this is further proof that his outfit gets updated. Some upgrades to his.
But we don't see the blue Jamie Foxx.
This is a 2.5 hour long movie.
We don't see old Molina, but we see old Green Goblin, another Green Goblin costume. So
okay, let's skip to the very end here real quick. This whole scene with Doctor Strange at the end here. He's like, "Hey, if I remember his verbiage correctly, he's like, they're coming through, and I can't stop it." What do you think he's referring to?
Obviously they're Dementors from Harry Potter.
They're not
this
Dementors.
Is the inclusion of.
So you can see these rifts opening up in the end. Okay, clearly some sort of allusion to a multiverse of some sort, but this is pretty late in the game to say that he can't stop the rifts from opening. So what do you think he could be referring to?
Part of me thinks that we might just be overthinking, and there is just some sort of like, oh, it's the rifts that are trying to tie all the universes together, and it's some like very world-ending kind of idea. But for the like a casual fan, like, okay, yeah, that's just something bad.
Okay,
but
this is the crux of the movie. This is the disaster that's trying to be avoided.
Yeah, okay. But you could go in the idea that maybe this is where we see like other flashes, like an alternate kind of like, I can imagine in these rifts there's like visions of like an alternate timeline going on.
I hope that's not when we see Toby and Andrew. I want them to be next to Tom, giving him high fives and
just like
lessons on
Andrew Garfield in the sky.
Remember. Okay then.
Don't let her fall.
Was there anything else you wanted to talk about before we end?
I would say that there's just one aspect that I'm incredibly excited for.
Which is?
What is this black suit? And why does it have Doctor Strange gauntlets?
I think this is...
It's Venom. I'm joking.
This looks very pieced together. At one point, you see Peter kind of defy Doctor Strange a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to kill these people, because pretty much Doctor Strange is alluding that, hey, you got to kill these guys. And I assume he doesn't want to do this. All right. So at one point he goes against Doctor Strange's wishes, and this looks very pieced together. So I think that this is something that he just put together to try to solve his own problems here, and we'll see what happens. But
he's got Doctor Strange gear going, so I'm just curious.
But that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I'm just excited
Remember, he like pulls a web and like tries to steal some box or something. Who knows? He's clearly in Doctor Strange tower or whatever that building he's in, and he might have gone through there and stole some stuff trying to fix his own issues, and clearly that's what he's doing here with his powers. I mean, that's Doctor Strange right there. And I have a feeling this suit was given to Peter by Strange, or at least with some help of some kind, to help with certain things, but then Peter took it too far and is now trying to fix his own issues that he caused, it sounds like. All right. Now, one more thing before we go. I forgot that I actually had this written down here. This is just a little bit of an aside, but this is coming from someone who...
J. Jonah Jameson?
No.
Oh.
Right here. Okay. So on road trips, all right?
Okay.
On road trips, I was very bored. This is before I had my Game Boy, or when I didn't have my Game Boys or anything like that. I would stare outside the window, and I would imagine Spider-Man swinging between telephone power lines and stuff. And it's happening. Look at that. That's exactly what I envisioned.
Your tweets. They finally listened.
No, dude. Maybe. They listened to my inner thoughts. And I've been doing that all my freaking life. And sometimes to this day. Okay. I just imagine Spider-Man like, what is Spider-Man doing here? There's no buildings. He's got to swing from these power lines. And it's happening right there. It just made me very happy. But that's pretty much it. Those are our thoughts on the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer.
Not thoughts, it's spoilers.
Spoilers, yeah. Yeah, sorry guys. We pretty much just handled the whole movie for you and let you know what was going to happen. But let us know your thoughts. Mm-hmm. Are we insane? Probably not. Nothing too crazy here. But let us know what you think. Did you catch that weird digitally altered thing, with lizard kind of? Come on. That's in the bag right there. What do you think about my theory about Andrew and his redemption for Gwen?
Oh, that's totally... They don't show that unless that's going to happen.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no other reason to do that.
Well, let me tell you. I know you're upset you saw the trailer. I'm upset that I didn't get to see Toby and Andrew, but they'll be there. There's too much here to not have them be there.
I'm just worried about Charlie Cox.
I know you're worried about Charlie Cox.
Daredevil.
We will get him.
And I hate people there's not enough people that want it.
Because people are dumb. They don't know they want it until it happens.
They just they're going to be given, if Daredevil's in this, they're going to be given a great moment.
Okay. I can't wait. All right. Thank you for listening, everybody. Sign off.
Click that subscribe button.
Get that subscribe button.
Maybe even, check us out on iTunes and Spotify and wherever else you find your podcast, because we do have some other material they might find worthwhile listening to.
Yeah. And then while you're at it, this is the second trailer. We also talked, we had some theories about the first trailer. Go check that out.
Very Daredevil based as well.
Yeah, very, very Daredevil based. All right, then. Thank you for listening, everybody. And don't forget to keep it educated.
Do you want to maybe get a few clicks extra audio so you can noise filter out some of the mouse clicking?
There, how's that?
I'll give a few more. Just get a good...
How's that?
That might be good.
Okay.